welcome back to another YouTube video here today. And today we are going over Bloodshot Vex, and we are using the Rainmaker only. So we are using one of SMG. So you have a lot of ammo choice with mobbing. So you can use SMG here. That gives you a lot of ammo in your clip. Works really well for mobbing. And then we're using a regular one for mobbing, which has no alt fires on it at all. And then we're using a shotgun impact one too, which is for bossing. You can use this for bossing. You can also use it for mobbing. Works really well for mobbing too because it is impact. Could also get a assault rifle mode if you'd like, and use that for mobbing if you have a little more ammo choices other than SMG, sniper, and shotgun. And then we're using the riddled another Rainmaker. Like I said, we were only using Rainmaker. This one is Torque Stickies, shotgun, which is very important. You want the shotgun and stickies. It's really good. Does a lot of damage, but you don't use stickies to do bossing on this build, as you can see. You see it in the boss clips. But stickies they're really good. And then for the freaking we're not even using this. So we're not using this. We're just using it for the firmware. I would recommend getting using a crit knife. Um, I just had this equipped for the firmware. I didn't realize I had this equipped. I kind of forgot. I knew we had all the firmware equipped, but I kind of forgot we had this equipped. I had a crit knife equipped. Yeah, I would recommend a crit knife so you just get extra damage. Guaranteed crits too. This is we're not using at all, so this is just here for the firmware. And then the triple bypass is here for action skill cooldown rate. I recommend getting one of action skill cooldown rate on it. That's also just a plus quality of life. And then and then we're using the on one shot on Deadeye class mod. This one has Bloodshot, 2 Infernal Sun, 40 splash damage, and then 50% sniper rifle damage. It all comes with the sniper damage. We're using the Timekeeper Shield. This one gives you more shield, maximum health, and then more health regen, and you get less damage taken when you have the shield. We're using a Ripper enhancement. This has sniper rifle fire rate, critical hit damage, and good sniper rifle magazine size, which is really nice. So we're using 3 Deadeyes, so we get boosted critical damage. And then we're using airstrike, so we get extra splash damage. The splash radius isn't too important on this build. It does kind of help though. And then we're using 5 volatile assistance, so we get 40% splash damage while action skill active. So that's really nice. We're using 5 engraved sights. So this gives you critical hit damage per stack and gun handling. And then we're using 5 engraved implements. So you get up to 20% gun damage, 5 in target persistence. So you have a chance to critical hit with your guns. And then we use Graven Power. So you get kill skills, stacks increase. And then we put 5 in material and components. So we get bonus kinetic damage and kinetic status effect damage. We're mostly going for the kinetic damage here. And then we put 5 in drinks in full. So we get fire rate per stack, 2 in face pocket, 4 in mortal and terror. So you get a kill scroll trigger chance, which is when you're critically hitting, which is what we put 5 in target persistence for. 5 in Arxena. So Vex gets skill damage. 5 in Essence Leech. So you get life steal. 5 in Bloodshot. So when Vex or her next gunshot will come kinetic damage, deal bonus damage on her current health. And then we're using Blood as power. Vex gains bonus kinetic damage with her guns based on her current lifesteal when her health is full, which is really good. And then we're using 2 engraved assistance. Kill skill. Where you get a action skill duration restored. So when we're critically hit an enemy, we get our action deal duration restored. So this is really good. We can keep our action skill active. We can keep the action skill almost constantly active. Now it's just going back up. Really nice quality of life there. And then for the specializations, we're using Bullet Scared of Me. So you get damage reduction when your shields are full. The best defense, so you get damage dealt when your shields are full. We're using Riddle this, you get gun damage per stack. And then we're using one shot, one kill. So when we're mobbing, we get excess damage stored. So that is really nice. Another quality of life when you're mobbing. I hope you guys enjoy this build video. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.